here, nice and tall. And we're going to start, as I mentioned earlier, focusing on our upper body. All you need is a mat. If you have a pillow nearby, go ahead and grab that. Otherwise, a little hand towel will work, which I'm actually going to grab. I would highly suggest having a little towel nearby. That's always really helpful. It's a really great tool to use as a pillow, as a little roll. You'll see how I use it through the videos if you've not watched already. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Luz. I'm the owner of La Luz Body Align. And I'm here in Rio Rancho teaching privates with the apparatuses that Joseph Pilates use. And I am excited to share the Pilates work with you today. We're going to start actually with this towel. If you don't have a towel, no worries. Roll up your mat so it's about, if it's a regular mat, about 2-3 inches, that's totally fine. If you have a little towel like this, roll this up so it's about 2 inches as well. If it's an inch, that's okay. It's just to get something underneath your thoracic spine to start waking up this upper back and shoulders, which I read in the comments on my Instagram. That's something we want to work on at home. So we're gonna place this towel just underneath your thoracic spine or your brow line or chest line, and just find the right spot that's comfortable for you. So it extends your upper back here. I'm gonna lift mine up just a little bit. So again, always just going wherever it feels best for you and your body. If there's anything going on with your body today, know what you can do, know your limits. Just because I'm doing something does not always mean that you should do it too. So knowing your body is crucial in this Pilates work. And just stop whenever you have to, okay? So here you are, breathing, laying down on your mat with your spine over this towel. We're going to start calming the head, the mind, our thoughts, and start feeling and being in tune with the inner sensations of the body. So you're going to start with the breathing. Hands on your rib cage, breathe into the heel of your hand. Feeling those ribs push and move the side body to the side and back of our mat. Exhale. Just breathing in and out. Feeling the rise and fall of our ribs from the lungs on the inside. Inhale. Open up the back, open up the space between the shoulders and the spine, and exhale. Softening the breastbone and let your head, crown of head, gently reach down towards the mat again. And exhale out. And last time. Exhale out. So what this towel is doing is creating a lift, helping those ribs really open to the back of the mat. Because we're in such forward flexion all day long, looking down at our phones, looking at our computers, writing, doing homework, whatever we're doing right now. It helps give a counter stretch to that by opening up this thoracic spine and allowing a gentle extension here for us to open our backs and chests. As you breathe out now, feel the top of the shoulders relax and your breastbone fall down. Do that again. And exhale, soften the breastbone. One more time. Exhale out. Hopefully you feel really good and relaxed here. Now you're going to slide the towel away from you. Gently lift up and remove it. See how your back feels with that. Hopefully you feel a little more connected to the mat. Here. My knees are touching just to help bring support to my low body and sacrum, so I'm not holding my knees wide. Just keep those knees together, supported by each other. Keep the breathing in your ribs, feel the back of your ribs expand into the mat. Exhale, breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do that again. Feel the back side space up with air. Exhale, softening the breastbone. Breathe out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your hands on your chest. Gently press down as you breathe out. Inhale. Gentle pressure. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feeling the crown of the head reach away from your tailbone. And one more. Exhale, breathe out. And hands down by your side. I'm going to bring my hands up towards the ceiling. I'm going to continue opening my arms into a Y so it comes wide, slightly wider than my mat, opening up my chest and my shoulders, and I'm reaching energy through my fingers, especially my pinky finger. I'm going to breathe in. If you have to yawn, yawn. Breathe in. And exhale, circle those arms down. You're going to bring your fingers clasped together. Bring the palms up towards your nose. You're going to bring it past your nose. Flip the palms up away from the crown of your head to reach long up. Draw those shoulders all the way up towards your ears. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, circle the arms. Clasp the fingers as you bring it through center. Palms up towards your nose. Flip the palms away as you go up and over your head. Inhale, breathe in. Shrug the shoulders up towards your ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, circle. And again, inhale, bring the shoulders all the way up towards your ears as you flip those palms away from your crown of your head to lengthen up. Feeling the ribs reach away from the waistline, from the hips. If you want to do a little side to side right now, go ahead. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, soften the shoulders down your back as you circle your arms down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So hopefully it softened up that tension there. Your hands are going to come to your shoulders, elbows wide. Take a deep breath in and lift your breastbone up towards the ceiling so you feel your upper back gently extend up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, collapse your chest back down towards the mat and close the elbows together. Yeah, right there. Squeeze the elbows together while keeping the shoulders and collarbone wide against the mat. Upper back should be really wide. So my shoulders aren't rounding forward. You won't get much of a stretch there. But as soon as the shoulders start pressing back towards the mat, you'll feel an extension across your collarbone, upper back, and elbows really squeezing together. Inhale, let that go. Inhale, lift the chest gently off the mat without arching your low back. It's more like, think of your chest lifting. Your heart is raising up towards the ceiling. Inhale through the nose, and exhale, elbows come together, keeping the shoulders connected to the mat as you squeeze those elbows together. It looks easy, but it should feel some tension and work there. Inhale, open, and exhale out. Squeezing the space. Your elbows are squeezing together, the shoulders are back. You're going to keep the elbows touching for as long as you can. Bring the elbows up and over your head. Inhale like you're taking a shirt off. Exhale down. Do that again. Elbows touch as soon as possible. They stay touching for as long as possible. Bringing those arms all the way up and over your head. And exhale down. You're creating tension as you do that. Inhale, you squeeze those elbows, keeping those shoulders back. You keep bringing those elbows up and over your head as far as they can go. Keep going, keep going, keep going, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, squeeze the elbows together, shoulders stay pulling back. So you're finding opposition, shoulders back, elbows going up. And exhale, down. You reverse it. You bring your elbows up and over your head. Let the elbows touch as soon as possible. The elbows stay squeezing as they come down the center of your body. Inhale, open up the chest, open up the elbows. Let the elbows touch as soon as possible. And squeeze them together as you draw a line down the center of your body. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, inhale. And exhale down. And let that go. Do a little shimmy here. Wiggle up your shoulders. And relax. You're going to bring your arms up and over your head. Inhale, just let them circle. Let them be really nice and limp. Bring those hands up. As your arms are over your head here, make sure those shoulders didn't come up with you. Make sure they're pulling down into the side body here. Exhale. Find your belly pulling down to float the hands off 1 inch. Do that again. Inhale. Pull the belly down, lift the arms up. So that's your button to levitate the arms up again. Exhale. Take another breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Float the hands up 1 more inch. Reaching through the pinky finger. Inhale. Exhale up. All the way up towards the ceiling here. My hands are fairly wide, mostly to keep the width across my collarbone, but you can play with how narrow you go and how wide you go, as long as you keep that collarbone nice and wide. Inhale, bring the arms over your head. Feel the tip of the scapula wrap underneath the armpit so you get that side body serratus lats working. Exhale, float those arms up towards the ceiling. Do that again. Inhale. Make sure it comes from the belly, not from the neck or the shoulders or whatever else you like to tense up. But you really exhale, finding that groundedness as you float those arms up. And I'm doing that by inhaling, extend those arms over, and I'm thinking of zipping up that pubic bone to navel as I cinch my waistline, pulling my abdomen down so it feels like I'm imprinting my low back into the mat to float those arms up. One last time. Inhale. Exhale. There. Take another deep breath in through the nose. We're going to curl up your head, neck, and shoulders. Again, leading from here, not the neck. Exhale, leading from the belly. Exhale. Find that pelvic floor. Squeeze your knees together if you have to. Squat, find those inner thighs. And come up here. Now I'm going to stay here. I'm going to wrap my hands around my chest. I'm going to take another deep breath in through the nose, widen the space between my scapula and my spine. Exhale, find my abdominals pulling more down towards the mat as I widen my collarbone and come up and lower down. Take another deep breath in. Anchoring from the abdominals. Exhale, squeeze my inner thighs together, widen my collarbone, soften my breastbone so nothing is in my neck. It should be purely abdominal work right now. Inhale. Exhale, roll down and bring your elbows up and over your head and circle those arms back down. You're going to bring those arms straight up towards the ceiling. You're going to do puppet arms, which I talked about in my last video. Those shoulder blades are just coming straight up and down. The arms are from the shoulder blades. So I'm inhaling, lift the shoulder blades off. So I feel a lot of space in my upper back by those shoulder blades pulling around the front of the ribs, widening my upper back, and exhale, softly bring them down. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. So puppeteer is pulling my arms up with imaginary strings. Inhale, and exhale down. Do that again. Inhale. Draw those shoulders up, 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 up. And exhale down. This time, get a little more weight in those shoulder blades. Inhale up. Exhale, plop them down. Again. 2 more. Last time. You're going to do one arm. Other arm. Move the scapula away from your spine. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, inhale. Just let those kind of bounce there. They should feel really swimmy. Now this is going to be really interesting, but I want your arms to be seaweed. Yes, seaweed. What does that mean? They're flowing, they're moving. But they're moving again from the scapula. So again, all the parts of our body have a circular motion. So you're going to make your shoulders make circular motions along the back. So they're making outward circles and they're just swimming on the back. You should feel like, oh man, I'm not really good with superhero names. Never mind. I don't know, I can't help you out. But just feel like you have really crazy arms here, moving from the scapula. So they're gently rounding on your back, giving yourself a self-massage. You know, like those massage machines where they have those circles and they're digging deep into your upper back? Well, that's kind of how it should feel like. And then your arms are just kind of swimming up and down with that motion. And do that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let the arms just plop down. Just do that easy. Inhale up, just let them collapse. Fingertips, wrists, elbows, shoulders, down. Do that a couple more times. Fingertips, wrists, elbows, shoulders. So you feel everything drop. Fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders. Last time, fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders. I kind of did that wrong. One last time, fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders. And one more. Fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders. Okay. Feel a little really dead weight here for a second. You're going to start slowly unwinding your hands down towards your hips, circling them down. Notice what body parts make that happen. What muscles actually do that? Bring those arms up again. Fingers, wrists, elbows, shoulders. Now how do you unwind your elbows down and your hands back down to your wrists? What do you feel do that? Hopefully your back and not your shoulders. So nothing else, but feeling that slow motion to extend your arms down by your hips. Good. From there, roll to your side body. Come up to sitting. Again, focusing on the upper back today to feel really release in our neck and shoulders, and hopefully it does. You're going to sit up nice and upright now, allowing gravity to pull us forward this way. You're going to just gently bring your chin towards your chest. Here. I'm going to turn sideways for a second here. You're here. My chin touching my chest gives feedback and context to soften this breastbone. So you're here, take a deep breath, find space in the upper thoracic, up in the upper shoulder, upper back. As you exhale, I gently pull my chin towards my chest so I feel a rounding in my upper back. And it's very small, very minimal movement. It's fairly minimal. Breathing in the space around the brow line, ladies, chest line, men. Take a deep breath in between the scapula. Exhale, soften the breastbone, deepen the curve over your chest line. So I'm not collapsing forward. I'm not rounding my low back. I'm pulling this belly up and in, holding my low back nice and stable so I can round my upper body like a candy cane or a shepherd's cane, okay? So here, chin to your chest. Exhale, pull your belly up and under the rib cage so you round forward. As you soften the breastbone with that chin pulling towards your chest. Breathe in that upper thoracic spine, breathing between the shoulder blades, right in that brow line, ladies. Feel that line really expand. Inhale. Exhale, rounding forward a little bit deeper so you get an upper curve, low belly working to hold your body forward. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Don't let those shoulders rise. Keep them soft. Exhale, round even further down. Feel your head, the crown of the head, pull you forward. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Exhale. And inhale. Slowly round your spine up. 1 vertebrae. Feel yourself lengthening, pulling up. Someone's pulling your head up. Nice and easy. Just swimming through the space up. You're going to bring your chin to your chest again. Inhale. Chin to the chest. Exhale, soften the breastbone. Round your upper thoracic forward. So we'll start going into that candy cane motion. Deep breath in, breathing around the brow line. Exhale, cinch the waistline as you round forward towards the mat even deeper. This time you go forward as far as you can. Maybe you can bring your head all the way down towards the mat here. Hopefully you can. If you cannot, no worries. Go where you can. If you're right here, you be right here. Be right there. Elbows rested. But if you can go all the way down, go all the way down. You're here. Your arms are come over your head. Again, people who cannot go down this far, you go where you can go and just let gravity keep pulling down on you. Take a deep breath in through the nose to open up the back. Exhale, pull your belly away from your thighs so you round your forehead down towards the mat even more. Inhale. Exhale, reach a little bit further. One more breath. Exhale, tuck your tailbone so you stack up your vertebrae one at a time against an imaginary wall to bring your head up nice and long. Good. Very good. Hopefully that felt pretty good. I'm going to face you again. Up and nice and upright. You're going to tilt one head towards your chest. One ear to your shoulder. Getting that side stretch. You feel this breath move you, the side of the rib cage, lift up and expand. And as you exhale, you're going to find more weight in that shoulder. So this arm is pulling you down to open up your chest and shoulders, getting a deep stretch right in that neck, shoulder area. Keep breathing in there. Inhale. And as you breathe out, you see we can let gravity take over to bring more weight into the head, to draw down into the shoulder. One more deep breath in. Exhale. From there, with just your eyes, look at your shoulder. See how that changes the stretch. Just keep your eyes there. 2 more breaths. 1 more. Now, your eyes stay there. You rotate your chin towards the shoulder. Keeping this opening. 1 more. I let my chin start rolling through the center. Still feeling this arm very weighted, so my right arm, probably your left arm if you're mirroring me, is feeling really grounded and weighted as I roll my chin towards the center of my chest. I take a deep breath in through that mid-upper thoracic spine. Exhale, draw my navel to my low back. And inhale, lengthen up, nice and easy there. We do the other side. Inhale, ear to shoulder. Exhale out. And again, it's about releasing the tension in the head, neck, and shoulders today before we start really working everything else. Finding release before we work. Opening up this rib cage. Exhale, feel your arm really weighted, pulling down towards the mat. Again, in through the nose. Exhale out. Now with just your eyes, look down at your shoulder. Feel how that changes the stretch down the neck, behind the ear, into the trap. Now keep your eyes there, rotate your chin to your shoulder. Keep opening the shoulder, feel that stretch really pulling down, arm really weighted. One more breath. Keep your chin in your chest. Roll it gently through center, all the way to your breastbone. Down. Good. From here, you place your hands right at the back of your neck.
Do not clasp the fingertips, have one hand on top of the other, and gently grab the base of your head here. Now, I'm not gonna just shove my head in towards my chest. I'm gonna keep turning sideways again so you see this. My elbows are gonna stay wide, so I encourage the wrapping of my scapula under the armpit, wrapping to connect my arms to my back and side body. So I feel a really broad upper back. I'm gonna gently press the back of my head up into my hands so I get that resistance. Now I should feel a little space between my chin and my breastbone. I take a breath in that mid-thoracic spine between the shoulder blades. Inhale. I keep that little space between my chin and my chest and around my upper body forward over my brow line. I keep my head connected to my hands by gently lifting up. I take another deep breath in between the shoulder blades, in through the nose. And I exhale, I round forward my chest line, getting deeper into my mid-back. And one more time, in through the nose. Exhale, round forward a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, I press the back of my head into my hands gently as I zip up my pubic bone to navel and elongate through the center of my belly to stack up one vertebrae at a time. We do that just one more time. Inhale, I have my hands connected to my head connected to my hands. Broad upper back, elbows reaching to the diagonals of my room. Ribs are closed and encased. Deep breath in the ribs. Exhale, I soften my breastbone and around my head, neck, and shoulders over my brow line, chest line. Take a deep breath between the shoulder blades, in through the nose. Exhale, I deepen my curve by zipping up my pelvic floor away from the mat to round and find a deep scoop. Deep breath in between the mid-back, keep your head connected to your hands, and exhale, round. One more breath. Inhale in through the nose, and I'm really rounding, thinking up and over the chest line to really stretch my mid-low back. And inhale, I resist my head, zipping up pubic bone and navel, cinching the waistline, and stacking up one vertebrae at a time to come up. Relax. Hopefully that felt good. All right, we're gonna just end really quickly. Well, we'll do a couple of things. There. So you're gonna stay there. Hopefully that felt good. If it did, give me a little like. I hope it did. Roll down. You're gonna be on your back. Waking up those low abs. We're just gonna open one knee at a time while keeping your hips super stable. So your feet are together, knees together in parallel. First, find that breathing again, finding your placement of your abdominals by breathing into the rib cage. Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs together. Feel that pelvic floor lift up and away from the knees and soften the rib cage and cinching that waistline so you feel this really active. You're gonna keep your right knee super stable and open up the left knee. So you're gonna focus on pressing in the big toe, inner foot of your right leg so you get that inner thigh. Then you open your left knee without moving the right hip. So you open that left knee as far as you can go without doing that or anything. This is really active and working. Inhale. Exhale, I squeeze the knees together to find that pelvic floor lifting up and in and these ribs softening as I pull my belly down. So again, it's that zip, wrap, and sink motion of the abdominals. Inhale. Exhale, zip up that pelvic floor, pull the side of the ribs around the front and pull the abdomen down towards the mat. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Again, inhale. Exhale, close. 2 more. Don't let that right hip move. 1 more. Find your left inner foot, inner heel, stabilizing that left inner thigh to stabilize the hip. Move the left leg or the opposite leg, your right leg now. Inhale. Exhale.
exhale. So you're finding your own range of motion as you're doing this. You're finding how far you can open up your knee without moving your stabilizing hip. And everyone's range of motion is different, so just finding what works in your body as long as you're holding that left side super stable. That hip should not come off the mat at all. Rather, you should feel your low abdomen really drawing down to anchor that leg up. One more. Exhale. Hug those knees in your chest. Good. Very good. We're going to do an upper curl here if your body allows it. Hands on your shins. Take a deep breath in through the nose. I'm keeping my sits bones and hip bones down towards the mat. As I exhale, curl up my head, neck, and shoulders so my glutes are not doing the work, but my abdomen is. I'm here. I take a deep breath in through the nose. I exhale. I pull my knees in towards my chest and I round up my upper body here. I take another breath in through the nose, controlling all that work in my abdominals. There should be nothing in the neck. And roll back down. You're going to roll up to sitting. We're going to end with a little cat-cow, and that will be it for today, everyone. So thank you for joining me. So you're here. Legs can be crisscross if that feels good. If not, you can just always roll up your mat underneath you and sit on it. So just take that time, quickly roll it up, or that towel. This is always a good little reference. Roll it up. Sit on it if it bothers your hip flexors, so that way it just gives you a little lift and a little release here. And we're going to just do a little cat-cow here. So you're going to inhale, lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Feel that breastbone expand up high and a long diagonal. Exhale, tuck your tailbone and round your spine. Do that again. Inhale, I'm going to set the side view. Inhale, lift the chest up. Press your hands here so you have something to resist against. And shine that breastbone a little bit further. And exhale, tuck your pubic bone and navel, rocking underneath your sits bones and rounding your spine. And inhale, lift its breastbone up. And exhale, tuck and round. One more time. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, round. And that is it. If you have any questions, let me know. And I hope this helped release some of this head, neck, and shoulder injury. Just shoot me a message if it did, if you feel better throughout the day, or if you didn't, also let me know. I really appreciate all that kind of feedback, and thanks so much. This little post will be on later today on my YouTube page, and have a great Monday. All right.